Meet the time runners. We're going to do a little testing today, a little comparison, where we'll take one of the new ArcadeShop Repro Atari start buttons, and we're going to compare it with the existing ones on my Centipede. So that'll be fun. Let's go do that. It sounds like fun. I mean, I could be wrong. So we are comparing the new ArcadeShop Repro Atari start button and with a regular Atari. Now this on the left is a original Cherry switch, and then on the right is the Repro that I purchased from ArcadeShop on Saturday. Immediately, the first thing you can kind of tell is that the LED that's inside is really sticking up. The one over here is basically below or right at the the top of the plastic, and this one, it's sticking way up. Now there's another thing. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna start a game if I do this, but that's okay. Tell you what, let's just turn this around. We'll get you a couple more shots of how these look. Maybe a little bit different red, maybe a deeper red. Like, is the LED that's in this one that's original a white LED, and then the one that is in the Repro is actually a red LED? I mean, that'd be kind of cool, but I don't actually know that for a fact, because I've never really dug in there. I mean, it looks red in the original. All right, okay. So let's look at the, let's turn off the game and then let's compare switching. Oh, by the way, as far as them plugging in, didn't seem to be any problem, very snug. The form factor of these, where you plug in your wires, seems to be about exactly the same. There is like a weird divot at the top here that you don't see over here. I'm talking about these two things. But otherwise, let's go to the back. All right. Pretty identical. All right, let's turn it off and then let's compare clicking. Okay, here we go. This is the original, and very springy. Absolutely always comes up every single time, right? There's not, that's just the sort of action that I expect out of it. Now this one, and I'll go get another one just to make sure this isn't like some kind of issue, but when I click, got that, good. It's working great. It's really weird. A little while ago, I had put these in and taken them out, and the top was very sticky, and I think it may be that it shifts a little, but I don't know if I can recreate that. We'll see. Yeah, push action was feeling really good. Let's see. It's great, actually. Yeah, very comparable. I mean, other than I think the LED kind of sticking out, I don't really see any differences. This is great. I'll put them both in the game, and then you can see what it looks like, at least in this Centipede cocktail. Okay, so the Repro button is on the left. You can see it's noticeably redder, and the original Atari button's on the right. And see, it's a little washed out, but I think I'm liking this. They appear to both have about the exact same distance. I mean, they're exact. Come on, this is good. I'll go ahead and start a game. Oh wait, you know what? Let's turn off the game and then we'll click them a little bit. Let's click them. This is the again, the original. Pretty nice, fast, switchy, and then occasionally it gets hung up. Like right now, is it hung up? See, you hear that? I'll have to go look at that. It's like when there's tension on the wires on the other side, it may move a little bit, so. But in general, like when this wasn't hooked up, it wasn't doing it. Okay, I'm liking it. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. Thumbs up. Yeah. So one thing I want to mention as a quick follow-up, you may have noticed this sort of grayish line that's on the threads here. This doesn't come on these originally. I was removing the PAL nut and it was very, just didn't want to come off. And it looks like it didn't want to come off at almost the exact same place on both buttons. So I would keep that in mind if you're, you know, gonna take that PAL nut on and off several times. I don't know if it's because it's just inferior, but I don't really want to take off a third. This is the second switch that I've taken the PAL nut off, and it's sort of, you know, looks like it's kind of stripping it a little bit. I don't know if that's just because I'm taking the PAL nut off while it's on a game or putting it on. Very confusing. Anyway, you know, great quality product. Just watch out for taking off those PAL nuts. And of course, make sure that you've got the wiring correct. You know, I recommend having it face this direction. And, you know, when you plug everything in, that way you can see everything. It's the best way to do it, in my opinion. Okay, I guess meet the time runners. We're all out of here, and I'll talk to you guys later. Hey, ignore this garbage. Just pretend like you didn't see that. Before I forget, I am, it's not really a giveaway. I'm gonna sell this original cherry switch that I bought quite a while back, only for $10 because it is sort of damaged. It's the one I'm replacing. If you can see here, this, you know, the channel that you screw into is cracked. I did actually super glue it, and it stayed. And so it's not that it's completely not useful, but I just didn't want to have it in the centipede with the thought that maybe it could, you know, break again. But anyway, $10 plus shipping, and I mean, this is pretty small. I'll just put it in a bubble wrap. If you want it, just, I guess, message me on Cloth, TimeRunner88, and then, you know, we'll do it. It'll be fun, right?